Hi tribe, welcome back if you've been with me for the short time that I've been here on YouTube, and welcome if you are just giving me a try. Thank you for clicking on to watch this video. I hope that you get some inspiration from it. I'm Dr. J, and this is the Therapy of Planning. Hey guys, so this is the weekly reset. I have got my two planners and my two journals, and I'm just gonna flip through real quick and show you what I got going on for the week. Each weekend I try to spend some time just getting these things set up, getting my thoughts together for the week ahead, and like most of you, I like to spend time with my stickers and with my books, and I always start here with my prayer journal. Anyone who's back may have seen that I use the Hobonichi Cousin Avec for my prayer journal. I use the monthly, which I just set up, so I'm a week behind with May, but the monthly I use to write down the verse of the day, so I'll have to come back and write those verses in there. And then I use the weekly to actually write the scripture out, and then I use the dailies to just journal and just write out whatever it is that I want to pray about or spend time talking to God about, So this has worked out beautifully for me. I decorated the May page. Olive is the color for May, or it looks olive. It's a light green or olive. Anyway, this is the color for May, and so I just grabbed out one of Caliber Plan's seasonal sticker books, and this sticker here is from Vinron Alley. Michelle, hey Michelle, always love her stickers. And so that is the setup for my prayer journal for the week. Then the other journal that I use is my personal journal, and I got some motivation to get back into this journal when I went to DC Planner Journal Con, and I met Chella Creates. She is awesome. I love her stickers, or really she does digital downloads. You can have her cut them for you, but you can also download and cut yourself, or fussy cut, or however you like to do it, and she just has some great designs. And she did a session for journaling, like in a more art journal-y type of way, and it just gave me motivation to get back into my personal journal. I use this standard size. Well, not all, but two of the books are cut down to standard size. This is just a notebook that I had. I think I got it from Walmart, and I had it cut down to standard size. I just use it to track my sleeping, what I ate, and how I'm physically feeling for the day. So I had not done that in a while. I'm going to try to get back into doing that because it is helpful. And then I have this TN insert, which I just ordered because I'm going to use this. I've been trying to figure out for a while how I'm going to do this. I'm going to use it to track when did I last. So basically, I just want to know when's the last time I got my nails done, when did I get a pedicure last, when did I clean my makeup brushes, when did I change a toothbrush head. Those are the kind of things I kind of like to keep track of, so that I know when it's time to do them again. I mean, some things, are obvious, but sometimes I'm thinking, wait a minute, when did I last clean these brushes? Just kind of questioning myself. So I love to be able to write it down and encourage myself to take the time to do certain things that, we may brush aside for ourselves because we're too busy doing other things for everybody else. So keeping track of that there in that TN. And then this again has been cut down. This is an A5 Stalogy that I cut down to standard size, or not me, but I had cut down to standard size. And I just set it up for the week. I decided not to do daily pages. In the past, I would put a date on each of these pages, but because I recognized that I wasn't really keeping up with it, usually due to time constraints, like in the morning, the first thing I do is do my scripture writing and journaling, and then after that I may run out of time. It's time to start getting ready for work. So I wasn't writing here, and then in the evenings I tend to, that's my downtime. I'm up with the sun and down with the sun. Down with the sun. Like I, get tired in the evening. I get up early and do a lot of things before work because I don't work until 10. So it's a lot going on before work. So by the time I get home, I'm kind of tired and I might not always feel like writing. So I just decided to leave it, just throw a little bit of decoration on a couple of pages, and if I need more, then I will maybe add a little bit more decoration. But each week just give myself a couple of pages that are decorated to work with, and just recognize that I don't have to like fill out the whole page, because I can fill out the whole page once I start writing, but just to jot a couple things down about how I felt throughout the day. So that's all set up. This stays in my room next to me, so it's easy to grab right along with my prayer journal and just notate those things that I'm trying to track and write down some of my thoughts. Okay, so next I have my personal planner / notebook. I don't really, I don't know. It's just the everything. It's just more of a commonplace. No, not a commonplace, because commonplace you kind of put different notes and stuff in. But I just use this for my own personal stuff. Like I like to keep it separate from work. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit and stay in frame. Yeah. Just set this up just so I have a place, because to do is my main thing. I'm a lister. I need to list what I need to do this week, and it's a rolling list. I don't do the daily sit down and what things I have to do today. It's things that I have to get done in the week. Every once in a while it might be something specific and then I'll put it on the day, but most of the time here I'm writing down what I need to do. Here I'm writing down what I've done. So I keep track of when I finally sent that email, when I made that call, when I did whatever it is that I have on the to-do list. I will put it here, and any other little notes that I need to put down for the day, I will put here in this notebook. I have a space now for next week, and this is a new layout for me that I decided to try because I was inspired by this other planner that I have not yet used, and I love it so much I'm afraid to use it, because I in no way ever want to abandon it. Like once I start using it, I want to continue to use it. This is by Rosie Papertree. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I probably butchered it, but you can see the name. And I love this little hardbound book. It has the yearly planner up here in quarterly sections, and then the monthly planner, so all the months are in the front. And I just love the way this setup is with the weekends over here, goals, to buy, to pay, notes, important dates, and to do for the month. And then after all the months, we get to a page for the weekly, and there's the weekly setup. And I really love this, and I'm getting convinced. Like at first I thought it might not have enough space, but I'm getting convinced that I might not need as much space for myself. And probably if I use this, I would use it in combination with a blank notebook, just in case I needed to write notes, like more notes than this permits for the week, or anything specific that I needed to write in a longer form than just jotting some simple things down here. So I just really love it, and I haven't, like I said, wanted to start it and then not complete using it. So I said, let me see if this will work for me, and I kind of try to set it up a little similarly, more along the lines of what I would need. I don't really feel that worried about this week, but definitely want a lot of space for it to do, so I gave myself that there. And then not huge on tracking here. You see I do that mostly in my personal journal, by tracking my sleep and what I eat and how I'm physically feeling. So I'm not real sure about the tracker. I didn't put it here. Also, I didn't put notes here because I feel like I'll just flip the page and write if I need to add notes here. And I also have another little book back here to jot notes in as well, kind of a brain dump, just like when I just want an empty page to kind of scratch whatever out, that goes here. And I also keep a monthly in here, totally not really necessary, but I sometimes when I'm working in here, I'm wanting to look at a calendar, so I just do it in here since the room permits, with this Kikuyo notebook that I merged with my Notique agenda cover. So that's what I've got going on in my personal planner / journal for the week. And last but certainly not least is my half letter. I love this Notique cover, and I love my half letter. Okay, let me zoom back out a little bit. There you go. You can see my messy desk. But I did get the new Jane's Agenda cover in a subscription box, but I'm still loving on this one, so I have not changed it. And there's not really much to show in here because all I have to do is flip to the new week. Okay, so I keep this little tab, which really I wish it said this month. I think I have one around here somewhere. This is from Villa Beautiful that says this month, but in the chaos I have not located it. So I use this just to put down the hours that I worked. Forgot to put down Friday, and if I taken any leave or anything like that. And then here just putting down my to-dos for work. And sometimes I will need more space in this. I will do a half letter insert to do that. I was using some of these. I was using this Jane's Agenda and putting it in here, so I gave myself more room for to-dos. And then this was going to be like appointments that I had, like just like with my personal book, I like writing down when I did something. So this is just keeping track of different things that happen on the day that I may need to recall or to know when something happened. So this was going to be what I had coming up, and this was going to be what happened. But I found that I really wasn't using this. I don't have a huge amount of set appointments. Sometimes it's like all of a sudden I do, but most of the time I don't. I have busy days with lots of putting out fires and just dealing with casework, and I might not have a lot of appointments. So I just felt like this was more than I needed, and I took these out, and I'm thinking about possibly starting another half letter and using those for social media as I start to pick up using it more and more, trying to build this channel and also my fledgling business, Optimal Organization Consulting. I am using social media more, and so and I may start to utilize that to help me track when I record and when I post. So that's really it for this book. If you haven't seen it before, then I do have all the monthlies back here. I love these inserts by Jane's Agenda. They have they're separate from each other. That's what I like. They're not back to back. So I just have May here, right? And so I can move them around. I don't have something back here that leads me into the week so that I can't separate them. So I have the whole year here, which I love because I can pre-plan. Lots of times I have conferences or conventions or something that I have to go to in the future that I want to notate when it is. And so I have that. This is for future planning, whereas the monthly that's in with my weeklies are for me tracking my work hours. So that is it for the work journal, or planner I should say. And if you guys have any questions about anything that I've shown, please message me below or comment below. I find that doing the flip through really works for me. I would love to be like some of my other planner babes and do plan with me's, and maybe at some point I will. I think I've done a couple up here, but I always feel like it's taken me a long time. Part of that, like I've said before, is the fact that I am not completely settled in this room, my planner studio as I call it, and sometimes I'm looking for things, or when I come in to start, I start with kind of straightening up or trying to figure out how I'm going to put things in, work on my organization. And so I feel like I'm in here for a long time. Or sometimes I don't mind being in here for a long time and I just want to watch other videos while I take my time and plan. So coming to you and showing you what I've done after the fact, I enjoy sharing with you, and if you have any thoughts or ideas about anything that I have, I would love to hear from you. I hope that maybe you got some inspiration from what I have here in my planner stack, and I want to encourage you to put the plans down and do your best, leave the rest, release the stress. When you come here to plan, it can be so very therapeutic. I hope that it helps you. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you've enjoyed what I've brought to you today. If you have, please remember to subscribe and come along with me for the journey, because I don't think there's ever planner peace. There's just getting in a good spot at a good time, and how long that lasts all just depends on what's going on in your life. And so come with me for the ride as I settle into some things and change other things out, and enjoy just sharing that journey with you. So hope that you'll subscribe and hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video. Thanks and be blessed. Bye, tribe.